Hey guys, welcome back to SJ's Lottery Models. I'm Scott, and we got some updates on the Oldsmobile 442, and we got some flyers from a show we were at last week for some upcoming shows. So let's turn the camera around and we'll see what we have. Okay, so first up on the bench, Kentucky's largest slot car show, model car swap meet, Sunday, September 28th. Paroque, is that how you say that? Springs Conference Center. And we went last year. It's in Shepherdsville, Kentucky. And pretty cool show. We picked up some good stuff there. All right, so next up, the 8th Annual Ohio Valley Regional, July 12th, 2025. So vendors and looks like it's going to be a good time. Last up, 1st Annual Tri-State Scale Model Expo, Huntington, West Virginia, June 28th, 2025. So that's 9 to 4. So if you're in the West Virginia area, check it out. Okay, on to the Oldsmobile 442. We have the paint mostly done and clear coated. It's not the prettiest, but that's probably due to my bad body work. But we're moving forward. So clear coat is on. I do need, hang on, it's up there. I don't know if you can see that. Here, we'll walk up to it. I did not, I messed up the spoiler in priming it and painting it. And so I had to strip it and reprime it. And as you can see, it doesn't have paint on it, just primer. So I will probably get paint shot on that later this week or maybe next week. Okay, back to the bench. Last night I was working on this little gem and I screwed up. I've been throwing the finished parts in the box over there and setting them aside until final assembly. Well, I had gel pen to detail these window cranks, and it didn't set up, and it rubbed off on my decals here. So I saw paint on my decals when I was thinking about putting decals on the body yesterday. And I thought, well, what would it take paint off a decal? So I got out a little cotton swab and dipped it in a little alcohol, and it took the paint off. And it also ruined the decal. So, wanting to move forward on this build and really wanting to put those black rally stripes on, Heather sent me out to get another kit. So thankfully, the Lobby of Hobbies had it in stock. So now we have an extra Oldsmobile 442 kit in the stash to rob parts from. Or build it again. Heather has to throw her 2 cents in. So yeah, so the decals got stalled out, but we will move forward. Today, and yesterday and over last weekend, I cut out the grill sections of the front bumper assembly and filed that smooth. And then I re-chromed it. Not bad with that all-clad chrome. And then I cut out the photo etch details for the grill. And I got them painted yesterday. Now, I messed up here a little bit. I don't know if you can see that on this photo etch detail, and took a little bit of paint off, and some of it's being clingy. But I glued it together and painted it, and I messed up the paint a little bit ago when playing with the other parts. So I will have to touch that up. But I did test fit it behind the grill. Let's see if we can do this. Holding the camera and shuffling the pieces. Can we get that to stay? The struggle is real, folks. The struggle is real. But I don't know. I think that looks pretty cool. So we'll get that touched up and get that glued in place. I don't know. Maybe we won't have to touch it up. Maybe you'll never see it. At least that part. Okay. Moving forward. I finished the engine assembly. And it went together pretty well. And I wired it, as you can see. I broke off the little post where the kit distributor was supposed to go. And then I lost the post. And I wasn't going to try and glue it back anyway because there wasn't enough meat on the bone. So I purchased a while ago one of these Concur pre-wired distributors with spark plug boots. And this thing went together pretty well. I sanded the post that broke off smooth, drilled a pilot hole with actually my Scale Pro Shop Dead Center drill starter. I started a pilot hole with that, and then I drilled a little hole, and then I drilled a bigger hole for the distributor and fit that in, and it fit so well I didn't even need to use glue. And then I put the spark plug boots over the spark plugs. Now, what's great about this kit, and I don't know, I've never seen this on a kit before, but the spark plugs were molded into the block. I didn't have to drill the holes. I just put the boot over the spark plug and then ran the wire, cut it, and glued it in place. Wow. So thank you, Revell. Appreciate that. That made wiring this so much easier. Okay, so moving on. What else we got to do? Oh, yes. So today I have, well, a little bit of dab of paint on the gear shifter knob. We're waiting for that to dry. And there's the center console, so that'll be glued in place tomorrow. I glued in the seats, but they were being stubborn and did not want to glue into place. Also, I forgot to say, I put carpet in this. I flocked it with, a bit of black flocking powder. It's a detail you'll never see, but I know it's there, so that's pretty cool. But if you're wondering why the tape is there, it's because the glue wasn't holding, because I think the flocking powder was in the way. So this is my way of saying, I'm not asking you, I'm telling you, you will stay in place. Okay, moving on. What else? Oh, yes. Tiny little decal on the air conditioner compressor. Pretty cool. So, yeah.
Your ashtrays.
Oh, yeah. I'm moving on. Okay. I'm still playing around with this photo etch, and I noticed that it had ashtrays for the rear seats. So, after a bit of a struggle, we now have photo etch ashtrays for the rear seats. I thought that was pretty cool. And there's the other one. Bit of profanity, but they went in place. Then I moved on to the side marker lights, and I painted those, and I touched a little bit of panel line wash inside the center caps for the wheels. So this photo etch stuff, it is a pain, but I think it will add some neat detail that you wouldn't otherwise have, or maybe some better detail. I don't know. So that's all for now. Hopefully I get some building done this week and get another video out. I'm sorry I haven't posted a video sooner, but I'm kind of in a funk model building wise. And we've been traveling a bit. Anyway, keep us in your thoughts and prayers, Heather and I, because we've had some big things happen. I can't share them, but we've had some major things happen, and some things coming on the horizon. So keep us in your thoughts and prayers. So sorry, I'm rambling. So sorry there hasn't been a video in a while, but we will move forward and keep trying to get this Oldsmobile done. I am thinking about the next build, and I think not including the 48-hour group build coming up hosted by the Modeler, I will probably not do a lottery drawing after the Oldsmobile for a while, because I want to work on the build idea I have for Acme. And I revealed in earlier videos what I want to, a little bit of what I want to do for Acme. I haven't revealed my whole idea yet. So, thanks for hanging in there with us. So, there's my thumb. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and thanks for coming along on the ride with SJ's Lottery Models. Bye, guys.